Okay, but hey, listen, this film everyone's talking about, I mean, I know why they're talking about it because I also watched the film, of course, and I went to a single screen theater and I watched it there, and I was just, I got a little irritated when people were like crying when those bullets were hitting you, or like I'm like, ठीक है यार, ये film है, देखने दो ना यार, फिर से वो वायर मिस कर दिया, देख लो, ट्रेनिंग में फिर से नहीं ध्यान रखा था. And I'm like, oh my god, they are engaging with each and every character to that extent. Yeah, they were crying when those, as I told you, and and then I'm like, and then there was this Bharat Mata Ki Jai and all that. They were feeling so proud of themselves and all that. I'm like, oh my God, like this is a theater. I'm watching in a theater. It's like the live, reaction.
Stadium laga.
Say, huh? I'm like, bro.
We're so proud. It's first of all, it's ironic that I'm in Mumbai mein hu aur aapse Zoom pe baat kar raha hu, but we're so proud. On day one, I was the new face in Hindi, jo pata nahi tha kisi ko. And now by day 5, we're adding more and more screens, adding more and more show times. People are discovering the spirit of Major Sandeep Unnikrishnan. और जैसे आपने कहा, see, that stadium feeling doesn't just stop there. लोग बाहर जाके बोलते हैं, यार ऐसे फील किया, वैसे फील किया, वो वायर के बारे में, ये भारत माता की जय, ये तो वो जाके बोल रहे हैं और दिन पे दिन बढ़ता जा रहा है, and it's so beautiful. So it's a strange feeling because in Hindi, in Telugu, it's like a blockbuster film already, and it's 4 times bigger than the last film. And Hindi mein, we are the underdog. So dheere dheere, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That fire is getting bigger and bigger, and it's so beautiful to see.
I am telling you that goldfish is a shark now.
इतना तो मैं कह सकता हूँ कि goldfish चमक रहा
है. We all understand the emotion, right? We all understand the bravery of that man. Tell me, once you are through the process, what is that one shift that has happened in you because of Major?
It's an organic thing. ना मतलब अगर किसी के माँ से पूछा जाए, when is it you realize you're proud of your son? It's not one moment. It's like layers and layers and layers of different feelings that come together. So I don't think the shift has been once. It has been so organic, and it's been little by little so much. I know that I am so much more empathetic and caring about other people now. And I literally got that because I had to think about the spirit of Major Sandeep for 3 years. So it's like, I'm concerned. What is someone wearing? How is someone feeling? Are they feeling good? ये मुझमें था ही नहीं, ये रेडार था ही नहीं मुझमें 3 years back. रेडार 3 years back ये था, यार हार्ड वर्क करना है, हिट पिक्चर बनाना है, चलो साउथ में मस्त चल रहा है, और फिल्म्स बनाओ. It was that kind of a thing, and now it's more like, no, has the other person eaten? Did they have something to eat? Are they okay? And that is literally because Major Sandeep has blessed me.
As a performer, I'm asking, when was that one moment when you actually realized, oh my God, this is like after shooting? I'm just talking about the craft of performance. When was that one very, that kind of a moment when you were like, oh my God, this is where we unite, the Major and the man who is playing the Major on screen?
I think 2 days before the release, we did the Bangalore premiere for Uncle and Amma. And Amma called me saying, 23 years ago, I wore this sari for Sandeep sir's graduation. And today I'm wearing it for you. I think it was that moment. She wore the same watch. She wore the same sari. And she came. And when I saw her, I just hugged her and held her for like 4 minutes. I just held her because I knew in that moment that they mean so much to me and I mean so much to them. Amma has seen it 7 times. 4-5 बार तो यार हमारे साथ हमने स्क्रीनिंग अरेंज किया, उसके बाद 2-3 दफा खुद टिकट खरीद के जा रही है. It's a different feel.
But at the same time, there are so many screening that has happened, and you guys are like something that I started the conversation with about getting the live reaction. You guys were already getting, right? So by now, how, like, I want to know that, doing those screening, right? How that has given the confidence, build the confidence in you guys that you guys are actually on the right path, and this is going to create another kind of history at the box office, pan-India box office.
So we never knew. Because our target was not box office. Our target is to touch people's hearts. I never thought about it. See, I'm ready to take my hard drive, connect it to a theater for an apartment complex, bring all of them and just show them the film. As I'm one of the producers on the film, I've already made a profit. The producers have made a big profit, but that was not the goal of the film. In my mind, already 3 million people, close to 3 million people have already bought a ticket to watch this film. But that's not enough. There are 1.4 billion people in this country. We want to touch every soul. और मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि मैं उनको कैसे दिखाऊंगा. मैं किसी ना किसी तरह हर थिएटर में हर इंसान तक पहुंचाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं. So for me, Major Sandeep's legacy has just started. बस शुरू हुआ.
Tell me, now I want to go back to the process a bit, okay? Tell me, like, because it's only natural to feel overwhelmed. It's only natural to feel inspired by the story, right? But when you are writing it, right? What were the challenges that probably you felt? I understand that you are a very sensible, responsible artist. So and there is a expectation probably you had because you are already an established actor. But what was the thing that you were feeling like, challenged? Maybe creator's block or something in which you were like, oh my God, how will I weave the story?
See, one thing that a lot of biopics do is they'll add a little bit of mirch masala, they'll add a little bit of magic. क्योंकि जो असली जिंदगी की कहानी है ना, वो थोड़ा ड्राई होता है. तो वो सिनेमैटिक बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं. हमारा ऑपोजिट प्रॉब्लम था. हमारा प्रॉब्लम ये था कि मेजर संदीप की जिंदगी में इतने सिनेमैटिक मोमेंट्स हैं कि हम देख रहे थे यार कौन सा डालना चाहिए, कौन सा निकालना चाहिए. Like, I'll tell you one that we wanted to keep in the film for sure, but we just didn't have the space for it. This one time, uncle came back from work and he saw 50 girls' chappals outside the house. He's like, why are all these chappals? Who are all these women? So he walked in and he saw 50 girls all talking to Amma. And apparently there was a rumor in school that Sandeep sir is going to get married. So all these girls came to her to convince them that they should get married to her. They were trying to maska auntie ki yaar, please, please, please. I love this moment. मैं कैसे डालूंगा? मैं डालूंगा तो लोग बोलेंगे यार ये तो हीरोगिरी दिखा रहे हैं. मतलब हद हो जाती है. ऐसे फेक सीन्स दिखाना चाहिए. Don't disrespect our wounded soldiers. ये सब उनको लगता है दिखावा है, but ये सच में हुआ है. So we had our biggest challenge on this film is we had the opposite problem. We had so many amazing moments. We had to remove some because people are just not going to believe that it's true.
When did you decide ki, like, you are going to play it? I mean, Mahesh Babu is somebody who supported the film, right? But then, he actually did not play it. And you did that. So when was it like, oh my God, this is me. I see myself there. I'm going to build a character. I'm going to do everything.
I think it wasn't like I selected myself. I think what happened is it starts in terms of my motivation. My first connection to Major Sandeep sir was in 2008 when I saw his photograph. And I thought, who is this person who looks like me? Who is this person who looks like all of my cousins? So, उनमें interest ऐसे start हुआ कि मैं उनकी तरह दिखता हूँ. That's how this whole process started. तो मैं जैसे बच्चन साहब के फैंस होते हैं, जैसे शाहरुख खान के फैंस होते हैं, मैं मेजर संदीप का फैन हूँ. So मैं ये भी कहा जा सकता है मैं उनके फैन क्लब का अनऑफिशियल प्रेसिडेंट हूँ. So मैं उनका क्लिपिंग्स कट करके रखता था, उनका फोटोज में रखता था घर पे, उनके जो वेब आर्टिकल्स वो प्रिंट आउट करता था. जब भी हर बर्थ एनिवर्सरी के लिए some friends interview came, some superior officer says something, I would collect all these quotes. So it was like I had all this information.
Like full on fanboy.
hold on. Later, I became a Telugu hero and I got my own fans, and that started happening. So it's like, then I realized कि the person मैं जिनका fan हूँ, लोग सिर्फ ये जानते हैं in his last 36 hours how many people he saved, कि उनको अशोक चक्र मिला. They don't know these amazing things that I know about his life from 31 years. So then I decided to tell the story. So ये question कभी, like, it was not even like a discussion कि महेश sir act करेंगे. Like that was not that never was in the picture. And
but what did Mahesh Babu said when he got to know that this thing is happening? I mean, when he came on board, I just want to go back
in
there.
fact, that's the thing, right? He didn't ask the script. We only told him about his life, and he said, "Let's do it." So it was like a quick 1-minute decision, because unko see also South mein Mahesh sir is famous for his tweets about other movies. If he likes a movie, he'll tweet about it. So he's tweeted 2 or 3 of my films. So he's already liked my work a lot. And Shashi, the director of Major, Shashi and I have another blockbuster called Gudachari, which has a funny Hindi title called Intelligent Khiladi. But it was a huge success. So Mahesh sir really loved our work. So he just trusted us and said, let's do it. It came from that.
When we talk about cinema culture, like going to the theater and watch film, right? I used to stay in Hyderabad. पहले मैं हिमायत नगर पे रहती थी, फिर मैं नारायणगुड़ा में रहती थी, and then
you're one of us. चलो बहुत अच्छी बात है यार.
Yeah, so क्या है कि I know कि नारायणगुड़ा और हिमायत नगर में distance उतना नहीं है, लेकिन उसके अंदर भी 2 थिएटर है. Like and then Begum Feet के वहाँ पे theater. And listen, Hyderabad is mine, okay? Like Jubilee Hill, Banjara Hills, Road number 10, Road number 12. Like it's mine, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I do not wanted to bring that here, but I'm saying कि there's a huge culture of, and again there is Lama Khan, Banjara Hills again, like live theater and stuff, performing stuff also happening. So I think there's a huge culture of going to the theater and watch the film. Do you think that was one?
अभी बोल रहा हूँ, what Bhangra is for Punjabis, movies are for Telugu people.
Very much of a culture, like Friday जाके एक फिल्म देखने का है, Saturday जाके, Sunday जाके, मतलब फिल्म देखने का है. मतलब कोई अगर ना पसंद करे ना, तो we will be like, क्या मियाँ तुम भी, like there's an emotion, bro. There's an emotion, right? Tell me one of the reasons why you guys are very confident that you guys are gonna hold on to the film and only gonna go for a theatrical release.
Simple, Baba. I believe if I'm going to watch a movie on the big screen, my sir उठा के देखता हूँ ऐसे. मुझे अगर OTT पे देखना है, सर झुका के देखना है ऐसे. मेजर के मामले में सर झुकाना नहीं था.
I do not know. Oh my God! Yes. Again, thank you so much for the film. It's all I know that thousand people are like waiting out there, and you have to go. Thank you so much for giving your time, Sesh, and I so wish कि आपसे मैं सामने से मिलती बहुत ज़्यादा था, but it's okay. I mean, thank you.
I'm in Mumbai for the day. Please come see me if you can.
Okay, I'll try and make it. We should go. We should go for a coffee.
I'll take you up on it.
High five on that.